got the screen up, so let's play some, let's play some pretzel music here. All right, I have lo-fi. I don't think I want lo-fi. Okay, let's... I can either do Surprise Me or I could do Upbeat Dance. Let's try this. Let's try Upbeat Dance. There we go. Yeah, this should keep the energy up. Thank you, Pretzel Bot there. All right. So, yes, I'm back playing this game, Unfair Flips. So, for those of you who don't know, it's a game where the goal is simply to flip this coin and get heads 10 times in a row. Now, this isn't the speed run right now because, as you can see, I already have some upgrades done. I have some money and stuff like that. I was just testing the game out. The game starts with a penny that has a 20% chance of getting heads. What I'm going to do is I want at least a penny before the first 8 flips. I want at least one of the heads. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I just realized you can't hear the music. There it is. I had the desktop muted. Sorry about that. Let me know if the volume's okay and that kind of stuff in comparison with my voice. So, yeah. So I'm going to start flipping in 3, 2, 1. That's tails. That's tails. More tails. Okay, it doesn't look like... Yeah. We're going to reset there. And go again. Once again, I want at least a heads in the first... before the market opens. So let's go again. Nope. Alright. Alright. There's another run. Oh, there it is. Alright, we have a run. I've increased our odds of getting heads by 25%. We're just gonna fasten the time here. Alright. And now we flip until we get 25 coins. Two in a row. That was so exciting, wasn't it? The great thing about this speedrun is if I hit that 27-minute, I just restart. There's no caring about, like, average times or sum of best or anything like that. Oh, that was nice. Hey, look at that. That's pretty early for a 4 combo. I do like this music not matching the game at all. And look at that, I got a tail string. So since I last played this game on stream, I should also mention that the leaderboard for this fucking exploded. The stream page, the speedrun.com page for this, like, there's so many different categories now. There's like glitch list, there's multi-instance, that kind of stuff. I submitted a multi-instance run just as a proof of concept of what I think is the fastest way to go about things. Okay, come on, just need a couple more heads. Well, no, I actually need a lot more heads. That's my 100th flip, perfect. Cool. That was pretty nice. All right. Yeah, it's still, like, not great odds that I'm even gonna get 2 in a row. Oh, look at that. I say as I get 2 in a row. Multiple endings to this game. By the way, I'm already slower than the world record in this game. Come on. Okay. So our chance of getting heads is now slightly higher than 1 out of 3. I was hoping that'd continue. Alright. But now things will go a little faster with that. Let's go. Also, it's funny, no matter what, I'm gonna have a penny left over. And I almost had a reverse victory there. Oh, there it goes. I do like if you look at the leaderboards, the amount of flips is not directly related to the time that people are submitting. Some people have less flips and take longer. So sometimes it is about the menuing and that kind of stuff. Alright, now we need to get to 625. At least I have a dollar already. That's gonna be a while. So far, the biggest string we've had is 4. I'm getting a lot of, like, alternating heads, tails, heads, tails. Oh, there. Changed a bit. Alright, look at that. We're flipping quarters now. That was fast. We'll see if I actually beat my time here. We're about a third of the way to my time. Actually, we're past the third waypoint, but... I'm gonna upgrade the base coin value next, because the base coin quadruples the speed. Which is something, like, Heads Chance doesn't really do. Won't do for us. Although the first time I ever beat this game, I was just at the quarter. I hadn't even gotten the full dollar yet. For those of you who don't know, I am playing this with the spacebar. There are two ways of doing this. You can either use the spacebar, or you can use the mouse and click the flip button. I don't have the cursor viewable on screen, so... At 13:30, or just around the 14-minute mark, it'll be halfway for this from my PB. And the better my PB, the more runs I can get in of this game. Yeah, I was, my original plan today was I was going to do 2 speedruns. I was going to do this for a couple of hours, and then I was going to swap to Karnov, 500th flip, great. And then I was going to swap to Karnov, but I had plans in the evening, and I didn't realize how early I'd have to leave for those plans, so I only had a couple of hours, so I just cut the Karnov half completely, and I'm just playing this. Alright, that was a... Alright, we are past the halfway point here, and then we hit a string of tails for a bit there. We still need a lot of heads to get that base coin upgrade. Uh, 6666. Nope, never mind. There was the devil's change there for a second. I was hoping for one more. I think one more would have set me to over 100. And once again, I think one more there would have set me to over 100. I need 3 in a row, I think, right now, or 4 in a row. Or I could just keep getting tails. Look at that! Upgraded at the right time, and I'm already back to almost $100. Four more heads, come on. Alright. Well, this next part goes a little bit faster. Getting the last upgrade for flip time and multi-combo. Because getting 3 is easier and also yields over $10. Ah, boo, this song has lyrics. Hey, we're back at 66.66. Oh, never mind. When I was playing this off stream, I would make sure that I'd have like no pennies left over. There we go. All right. I have 10 more minutes. to get 10 heads. I'm still getting a lot of, like, heads, tails, heads, tails. Which I guess isn't the worst thing, but what I want is heads, 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 heads. You know? Alright, that was 4. Four again. Five. Oh. Okay, 5 is the closest we've gotten so far. Well, I'm at least halfway to my next upgrade. All right. 6 is now the new record. Seven, 8, 9. Nope. Tails, tails, tails. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 6, 7, 8. It's really teasing me there. I mean, there's no reason for me to start counting before 5. 1,000 flips! Alright, we've got 4 more minutes here. Once again. No reason to get excited before hitting 5. Nope. Okay. Uh-huh. Six, 7, 8. I got 2 minutes here. Six. We have 1 more minute. Just above 1 more minute. Yep, another 5er. Thought I was gonna get it like just before the whistle blows there. Alright. Okay, so this time let's get 2 pennies before the shop opens. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. Alright. Okay, now we just gotta get those 25 coins. Yep, this is the entire game. Yeah, I calculated like the amount of flips that it would take on average, and I determined it's best to wait for the 25-cent to pay the 25 cents for the first coin upgrade than it is to pay the 10 cents for the base head's chance upgrade. Well, at least this gives me the chance to also, like, hydrate and stuff like that. A game you play with one hand, you know? Wait, that sounds bad. There we go. I did get some good combos last time, but it was just for, like, some of my upgrade points, or upgrade times. Like, I'd be in the middle of a combo and be able to upgrade, and look at all those tails. Look at all those chickens. $100 flips, still on a penny. One more, I think, would have given it to me. Okay, come on. And now. No. Okay. Couple of heads and... There we go. Oh man, I managed to get it exactly the 0 penny time. Alright. This also has the lyrics to it. What? How do they determine instrumentals over there at Pretzel? Because it's not a good system they have. Keeps being wrong. That was a pretty good string. Was like 4 in a row? That's not too bad. One more head. A few more like that. Come on, just give me 10 heads right now. Ten heads right now. Alright, base coin time. So we're around the like 1/4 mark of my PB here. Oh, that's a good run. That was what, 5 in a row? Yeah. I wasn't expecting that so soon, I'll be honest. Nope, okay. 3 in a row gets me the next upgrade. At this point. I think 2 in a row gets me the next upgrade now. Nope. I mean, 2 in a row definitely gets it now. Okay, Tail, yeah, increase my odds and then get, like, what, 9 tails in a row? This also has lyrics on it. At least I'm sitting here quiet so the music can play. This isn't a music stream. This is supposed to be a speed run. Well, at least I'm almost now I'm over a quarter of the way to the next upgrade. Which, once again, will be the coin. Coin worth. At least this is easy to remember what the name of the song is. One more time, one more time. Let's get a drink of water here. That was a good run. Ah. If I would have been one heads after that, I probably would have shot right through to the next upgrade. That was pretty good. That was, what, 6? We're quickly approaching the halfway point of this run. Or up of the run, but of my PB. All right. Ah, I thought I had it there. A few more flips for the final flip count upgrade. All right. Just closing up on the halfway point, and I have most of the upgrades that I'm gonna buy. There's no way to beat these odds. There's only time. Well, that's a lot of tails. There's no reason to get excited before 5 flips anyways. And that doesn't even help me all that much get closer to the next upgrade. At this point, you need like a bunch of heads all in a row to be able to get to the next level. Like, just getting some groups of heads doesn't even like matter. Nope. Didn't even get to 5 there. This is also a song with lyrics. I say pointing out the obvious that other people have noticed already. Five, 6. 6 is our new record right now for this run. Close to a new record there. Alright, we're now at the 50% chance with about 10 minutes left to beat our PB. And look at that. Despite it being 50-50, I got a reverse victory there. That was fun. I just seen the same thing with the heads. I mean, the odds are as even. Yeah, 5 once again. Yeah, past the 20-minute mark. Got 2 minutes before an ad break. Six. Yeah. Wow. There's just so many songs with lyrics in them. Maybe it's this playlist. That was 4. 1,000 flips. All right. Happy Flippin' Friday! Thank you for the good luck, Leica. So far, luck hasn't really found my way. 6. I did get a reverse victory not too long ago, where despite being at 50% chance, I got 10 tails in a row. Which it's like the odds are just as likely as 10 heads, but I didn't want that. We've got ads coming in about 30 seconds there. I'm gonna have to change this playlist afterwards, after this run. Because there are way too many songs with lyrics in them. I wanted instrumentals, damn it. I didn't even get to 9 flips so far. Nope. And if I make a PB for 2 minutes, I'm not even sure I'd want it. But I'd still take it, of course. Six. Ugh. Alright, 2 minutes now. Welcome back from the break. From the ad break, any 6, 7, 8. Maybe if I upgraded before the flip happened, I would have gotten it. Still, haven't even gotten to 10 yet. Or 9 yet. 6. Yep. Alright, less than 10 seconds now. And we just got a string of tails there, so... Yep, there it is. Alright. Gotta change that playlist like I said. I want to put lo-fi on. Let's do Surprise Me. There we go. I don't want lo-fi on. Lo-fi will just put me to sleep. Alright. Let's go again. Okay, so once again, I'm looking for at least a couple of heads on this penny here before the market shows up. Oh, there's one. There's 2. Okay. Alright, got the first 3 upgrades. That's pretty good. Pretty nice start. Now it's just getting to the 25-cent coin. Or not the 25-cent coin. It'll be a 5-cent coin, but we need to get 25 cents to it. Wow. This is a nice jazzy thing. Jazz. You like jazz? Alright, 3 more pennies. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Wow. Okay. This, for some reason, this is the run where if it rains, it pours. I mean, there's an expression, raining pennies. I think that's an expression. Or at least pennies from heaven is. $100 flips. Rain sounds good, but raining men? That doesn't sound good at all. All right. And look at that. So many tails in a row there. Alright, well. At least we got more than a 3% chance. 1 out of 3 chance of getting a heads now. Oh. Okay. Couple more heads. And... okay, now... we wait. Getting a heads. Yep. Oh. That was a good string for this early in the game. Actually, that was only 3. That's not that good. Tails, 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 tails. Okay. Tails, 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 tails. Look at that. We have a reverse victory there. 10 tails. Of course, it's not as impressive as earlier when I did it with 50% chance. Because right now, it's 65%. I'm not sure if it's going to be a regular thing. I'm going to be honest. There we go. Hey! Oh, that was nice. Got many of the upgrades there. Would have been nicer if it was 10 heads. A sub 10-minute time. I mean, hopefully. All right. Sub 10 would be even better, yeah. Oh, this is really jazzy. This definitely feels like the music that would be playing in this club that we see here. Alright, we've passed the 1/4 mark anyways. Oh, so if I would have gotten less sub 10, I would have been in the top 10. Actually, it's still possible for me to get sub 10. Not like this. And another reverse victory. Look at all those tails. A couple more minutes. Well, I have a minute 20 at this point to make sub 10 happen. I mean, it's kind of out of my control whether it happens or not. Well, it's not completely out of my control. I do have to actively press the button. Alright, we're past the 10-minute mark now. Could use a good run here. Okay, that was a good run. The game listened. Now give me 10 heads, game. That was close. I mean, not really that close. It was 5 in a row. Enough to boost me up a bit towards the next upgrade, but... Give me 10 heads! $500 flips. Man, did you know that humans have a strange relationship to probability? Even when presented with completely truthful odds, people still want to believe in some trick, some way of cheating the odds flat as they are. There is no way to beat these odds. There is only time. I had to skip a line because it was going too fast. I should, like, get myself something to read. Like, read out loud while this is going on, and then, like, do an audiobook or read a Wikipedia page entry until I hear, like, 5 strums in a row, and then I can get excited. Alright, we're about halfway there. Or... not halfway there, halfway to my time. To my PB. Come on. Alright, even odds now. We are now playing fair flips. Alright. So I have as much time as it took me to get here to get 10 flips. Yeah. Yep, that was 5. Five. Yep. Even to get to the next percent's heads chance is a little while. I mean, it would take a lot of heads in a row. These 5 in a row is only doing like what? 10% of the way there? No, not even. It's giving me 1% of the way there, so. Okay, cool. Sorry, I just had to check my phone. I wanted to see the percentage. My phone's at 98% charged. Woo. If only I had 90% to 98% heads. I mean, that would probably defeat the point of the game. We have 10 minutes before we hit my PB. There's also another song with lyrics in it. Come on. Pretzel, get your shit together. There was once while I was playing this game off stream where I hit maximum heads chance. I didn't even know there was a maximum heads chance. Maximum heads chance is 65%. I was hoping that it would be at least 75%, because that's like the opposite of where you start. That was 5. It is 60? Ah, I thought it was 65. Never mind then. It's even lower than I thought. 6? Ah. Got excited there for a second. Yeah, and it just took me so long to finish that one run. Tails. Okay. Tails. 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 Tails, tails, tails. Six, 7. Ah! Oh, I got another 7 minutes to go. $1,000 flips. Six. Let's see if I actually get to the 55% chance before the 7 minutes. It's possible, although unlikely, that this game will never end. There are no safeguards in place to prevent such a thing. This is an exercise in raw probability. 20% is unfailingly 20%, 30% is unfailingly 30%, 100% is unfailingly 100%. Although you can never reach 100%, that would defeat the purpose. Six. Ah. About 5 minutes left. I'm only gonna have time for one more attempt unless I get a PB. Six. Kawaii Party. Eh. Yep, tails. Tails, 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 tails. Look at all those tails in a row. Now give me 10 heads, game. I've only seen the 9 flip screen once today. Come on. I have 2 minutes here. That was 6. Two, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1. One more minute before I'm resetting. Haven't even hit 55% chance yet. Lazy Monica. That sounds like a term for like some type of harmonica. Or an instrument that sounds like a harmonica, but something like that. Man, he's playing the old Lazy Monica. It's called a piano. It's called a clarinet. Yeah, okay, we're not getting it this time. And there it is. Okay. That's it. F5. All right. So I have time for one more attempt at this, unless I get a PB. Even if I get a PB, I probably don't have much of a chance. So once again, let's try to get a few penny heads before the shop opens up. Oh, well, that's one. Yep, no. No. Too late. Alright, let's go again. Okay, there we go. Okay, we've got a couple. 3, I'll take it. Allow me to upgrade everything except the coin amount right away. That was a really good start. Yeah, this is the entire game. And look at all those tails. We've gotten a reverse victory already, and we keep getting it. Keeps giving us tails. Alright, we've gotten that one head. Whoa. 3 in a row this early? And look at all those tails. Tails, 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 tails. There we go. Tails, 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 tails. Okay. Alright, there we go. We should be getting upgrades a bit faster now. This only takes 2 heads to grab them. In theory. If I was Leica, I'd already be resetting right now. Yeah, exactly. I would like something closer to the 15-minute mark is the thing. At least then I'd be able to get more runs in. It would be a reasonable amount of runs instead of only being able to do 4 throughout a 2-hour mark. There are multiple endings to this game. When you reach 9 heads in a row, presuming you don't hit tails on your 10th flip, the game will select an ending randomly. Of those endings, you have a 10% chance of the coin actually landing on heads. Added a word there. I feel like this is actually a bad run compared to last time, but like, it doesn't really matter, because It doesn't matter until, like, you get the 10 heads. The last one failed, so who am I to say that was actually a good run or not? Yeah, I thought the pace was well, but like I said, I never got 10 heads, so it doesn't matter what the pace was. Are we about to hit? Yes, another wall of tails! And another wall of tails! Cut that out. Okay. I need more flips faster here. Only have 20 minutes left. Come on. No. That was 4 in a row. Pretty good for this early. But, we're gonna require a lot more in a row. Yeah, if this game was get 5 in a row, I would have won this. I would have gotten a few PBs by now. Come on, one more head. Nice. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Things are speeding up there. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's good. 5 heads in a row. If we get that. Oh. Ah, we almost had another wall of tails. The Great Tails Wall. Mm-hmm. So what's everyone up to this weekend? Oh, 500 flips. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, humans have a strange relationship to probability. Oh, well, 6. No, that wasn't 6. That was 4. But it made me $6. This feels like a game kind of made for ASMR streamers in some ways. Because I could just picture someone playing this and being like, you know, you listen to the sound of the quarter falling and you're just flipping and you're waiting. There's nothing else going on. Definitely a sleep aid. Hello, JP. Welcome to the stream. The polka music is throwing me off a bit. You are just in time to see the last run of this game, where all I am doing is flipping a coin. 65 stars, nice. Good, over halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. There, okay. Final coin upgrade. With 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes remaining. Yes, how was the stream, JP? If you need to head off for food or anything like that, feel free to raid and run. I understand, I do that all the time. But if you want to stick around and talk about yourself, your stream, and say hi, that is perfectly okay. I upgraded the coins and I barely got any heads since. Great time, yeah, okay, good to hear it. Galaxy 2 is one of those games I always think about replaying and that kind of stuff. It's a really good game. Messed up your outro? I don't really have like a practiced outro or a practiced intro or anything like that. I mean, it even gets cut off with the VODs. When I start the stream, I do an introduction to who I am and that kind of stuff, but... Alright. We're still at less than 50% chance. Now we are almost at another wall of tails. Seven? 8? No! Well, we got 8 now. Or... ugh. Alright. 6 minutes remaining here. I wonder if I'll be in an ad break when this run actually ends. Six, Nope. I still only saw the 9-head screen once today. Five, 6. Nope. 6. 6. No, I'm saying 6 as in the number. Closed captions, come on, get your mind out of the gutter. Eight, 9. True ending! Oh! Got a PB! Good job!
Congratulations!
975 flips. Alright! Thank you for the GGs in the chat.
Success!
Woo! That saved me 4 minutes and 26 seconds. Alright, still not sub 20 or anything like that, but hey. We got it. Alright. I'm gonna snooze the ads. We're gonna find we're gonna find someone to raid. It is the end of the hour. I've been raiding for 2 hours, so. Oh, what a note to end on. Right on time. Alright. Oh, thank you everyone for watching, and that is Unfair Flips.